After days of tense silence and growing uncertainty, Mark Cuban finally broke his silence, and instead of calming the storm, he sent shockwaves through the Mavericks organization. With Klay Thompson's trade request hanging in the air and Jason Kidd refusing to back down, the franchise owner didn't step in to mediate. Instead, he made it clear exactly where he stood and who he stood with. We're not going to apologize for holding players accountable. If that makes anybody uncomfortable, maybe they're in the wrong place, Cuban said bluntly. No names were mentioned, but the message was unmistakable. He was backing Jason Kidd over Klay Thompson without flinching. Rather than diffusing tension, Cuban turned what had been a player-coach conflict into something much bigger, a franchise versus player standoff. His message wasn't emotional, but calculated. Calm, direct, and unmistakably final, it signaled to the entire NBA that the Mavericks were drawing a hard line. Accountability, he said, was non-negotiable. The reaction was immediate. Inside the locker room, the mood shifted from uncertain to disillusioned. Veteran players like Anthony Davis reportedly went quiet. Others looked shaken. There was no outburst, no chaos, but the silence said everything. Even assistant coaches noted the atmosphere had changed. What Cuban implied wasn't just about Klay. It was a warning to everyone. Fall out of favor with this regime and you're out. Thompson's camp, stunned by the public dismissal, quickly responded behind closed doors. Sources say the message to the front office was simple. Trade him now or face the fallout. Klay isn't staying silent anymore. Reports suggest he's preparing to go public with interviews or even a tell-all podcast appearance. This isn't about minutes or touches. It's about respect. And Thompson feels that's long gone. Meanwhile, Cuban's comments divided the fan base. Some applauded his firmness and refusal to coddle players. Others felt betrayed, believing that even if Cuban supported Kidd, there should have been some grace shown to a veteran like Klay. Social media exploded with debates, and number Free Klay began trending again. To many, this moment marks a turning point for the Mavericks. Cuban, once seen as a player-first owner, has sent a different message. This is Kidd's team now, and if players can't handle it, they can leave. But if Thompson speaks, and he will, the ripple effects could go far beyond Dallas. This is no longer just about one star. It's about how the Mavericks treat them all.